Can you see my screen?
It's Premiere. Hang on, wait. It says it's premiered. Stream started 1 minute ago.
It didn't.
Oh, there we go. It's working now. It had like this really weird Premiere screen.
Turn down the volume of the stream and just listen to me.
It just reminds me of how terrible.
Yes, stream so that you don't have to listen to your voice. Alright, so what should I save up now? I got all these things.
The same level I am. My game. Okay, it's a bit glitchy. Okay, try to stay still on wherever you want me to view because like
alright.
there's a delay and
so
stuff.
What should I save up for next?
Scroll down to the bottom.
Okay.
Okay, it's loading. Buffering. Still buffering.
It's gonna
I
do that.
bet you any second now it's gonna like disconnect me from. Oh,
No,
there we go.
won't.
Okay, I'm back. Okay, if at any point I disconnect from like the mic or like voice chat, it's because because my internet.
Okay.
Okay, get the bottom one. Get the bottom one.
This one?
You want to get have you got like landing?
Yeah, I got
Have you got the landing one? Have you got like a LT1 struts?
I should.
Good check. But yeah, you want the bottom one because you want to be able to regenerate your electrics because if you're going to Minmus, because you want to go to Minmus first, not the Mun, you want to go to Minmus because it's better.
So I have these structural things. I got these landing legs, see?
Okay, now what you want to do, I think you can wait, no, go to the Space Center quickly.
I haven't even
How many flights have you like made?
3 or 4.
And okay, I've made 2 flights, and I'm just actually at the launch pad now. I'm just about to do my flight into orbit. This is my 3rd flight, like I said. Just reminding you. So
I'm gonna try a flight into orbit.
So what you want to do
is make a rocket that's very strong and things like that.
No.
I can only hold 30 parts.
You want 3 FL200 fuel tanks, and then you want to swivel at the bottom of that.
Alright, well first let me get a pod. And then I'm going to get a...
Okay, 10 once you've
Maybe I should put on a heat shield.
And always remember your winglets. If you do not put winglets on your rocket, it'll just tip over and it'll go all over the place. Your winglets are the most important bit of the rocket.
Alright, so that's what I forgot to do last time.
Yeah, you should. If you always forget to do that, then your rocket's just going to be terrible.
So I need winglets no matter what, even if I have like some. Okay. So
it has with the bottom though. So put 3 FL200. Yeah, put 3 FL200s below there, and a heat shield as well.
I hate how
also
the FL300s look.
Click on the heat shield. Click on the heat shield.
All right.
Like with your arrow. I mean, not your arrow. Sorry, the with the square.
All right. Now what?
Now you want to set the ablator.
Alright.
To like 40.
I have never done this. I don't even know what any of this does.
Basically the ablator, it's like a liquid you put on the heat shield. You only have to actually have 40 to re-enter. And it also decreases the rate and the cost of the heat shield, so it's definitely worth it. Do it every time.
Alright.
Even if it doesn't feel like it.
Alright, so there we go.
Good.
Now what do I do? Put a swivel?
Yep, put a swivel. Oh, wait. You want to make sure that you have a Science Junior under your heat shield.
I haven't unlocked the Science Junior yet.
Oh, okay, you want to aim towards that, so put all your science on there.
So put all my science crap on here, alright.
Mhm.
How many parts can you hold? I can only hold 30.
30, yeah, I can hold 30.
How many parts can you hold though?
Yeah.
Can you hold like 300?
No, 30, it always begins with 30.
I know, but have you upgraded your thing yet?
No, I haven't upgraded anything yet. You know the funny thing? You can actually land on Minmus in like your 4th launch.
Well,
I know it sounds incredible and surprising, but your first launch, you just want to aim towards the sea, right? 3rd launch, get into orbit, then your 4th launch you can actually get to Minmus, because you'll have enough science, even if it doesn't feel like it. Which is what I find incredibly incredible.
Alright, so what does this thing do? You are the press
once you get that launch done and you get into orbit,
so
you should be
the
able
press
to,
mat
like,
bryometer does the thing about pressure.
Yeah, that's the thing about pressure, so get all of them on there.
How many should I need? I have 2 of each science thing.
Yeah, get 2 of everything. And also make sure your guy's a pilot, because getting to orbit without a pilot is impossible.
do I have, what is it called? No, I don't.
Oh snap, I'm out of orbit.
I can't face retrograde.
Wait, are you in a flight right now?
No. Okay, Jebediah.
Yeah, I only have stability assist. Did you know you can actually land only with a Kerbal? You don't actually need the rocket, you can just EVA with the Kerbal, and you can just fly down, and the Kerbal won't die from re-entry heating. So you don't actually need to get back from orbit.
How do I, what do I do after this? Do I need I'm guessing decoupler.
Decoupler, yeah.
And then, how many fuel tanks, or what do I need next?
I'd say around 4. No, not 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Around 5. 5 will do.
Alright, 1, 2, 3. And below that, a Reliant engine?
Yep, Reliant.
Because Reliance is for, like, escape while you're in the atmosphere, right? And Swivel is for when you leave.
Yeah. Swivel is when you leave, and Reliance first. And basically, you just copied my entire rocket, which I'm using for the orbiter.
Do I need do I need any solid rocket boosters?
Nope, you just need some wings. Solid rocket boosters will actually decrease the performance of your rocket.
Do I want the winglets?
To be honest.
Or do I want the smaller ones?
Add the winglets. Add the big winglet.
How many how many do I want? 4 or 3?
I always go for 3. Everybody else goes for 4. It's up to you, to be honest, on personal preference.
Well, I'm going for cheapest, so I'll go for 3.
Alright then.
And now I just need some parachutes. How many parachutes do I need? Just the MK16, right?
MK16, yeah.
I always like having one extra parachute on. Cause I don't like, I always have a fear of killing my Kerbals. Kerbals' lives matter.
Kerbal lives do matter indeed.
And what altitude do I want them to deploy at?
Oh, altitude, oh, the parachutes are 10k. You want to deploy them at 10k, and then, but leave like the, altitude it like fully deploys at 1,000.
So what does that mean?
Like,
where do I slide this bar at? Because it only goes up to 50,000.
The min pressure, put it to 1,000.
What does min pressure mean?
I mean, not min pressure, sorry, I'm so stupid. The altitude slider, sorry.
Put it at 1,000?
Min pressure doesn't matter for now.
For now? I don't know what any of this stuff does, so...
To be honest, I don't either. I don't know what the min pressure means at all. I think it just, like, for Kerbin, anyway, I don't think, like, you need it to be any higher, so...
I've watched some tutorials and they tell me to put, for whenever you re-enter an atmosphere, to put it at 20.
I mean, it's not really needed, to be honest, because we're not coming back from the Mun. We're just going into orbit and then coming back, well, hopefully into orbit anyway. Hopefully we're not going to crash. Which I'm focused on not doing in my game.
You're way better at this game than me.
I'm not. I'm honestly not.
No,
Right,
you've gotten...
going to orbit.
You've gotten... You know how to do the whole, You can get to Duna.
Yeah, I can get to Duna, but that was a one-time thing, okay? I had, like, nuclear engines. I got onto the sun's orbit, and I was like, hey, I have, like, 7,000 Delta V. I may be packed too much. So I decided, hey, maybe instead of just going to, like, the Mun, maybe I could try going to Duna.
I have launched, by the way.
Get back. Oh yeah, you have.
Apparently,
okay, you wanna tilt?
Apparently, I know how to tilt.
Tilt to 90. Tilt in 90 degrees, because if you tilt at 90 degrees, you need less. My
rocket isn't tilting.
Less Delta V. Sorry. Yeah.
My rocket isn't tilting.
It just like it may not be tilting, but like still like nudge it. It's still like nudging a tiny bit. So also, oh yeah, you already have it on maneuver mode.
Yeah.
That's good. Yeah, I always have it on maneuver mode. I never have it on staging mode ever. Because staging mode is just pointless, to be honest. And docking mode is also really helpful if you want to dock.
I haven't tried observing any of this stuff while I am...
I wonder if I get any science for going into orbit. Probably not. Okay, right, I'm now gonna deorbit. I'm gonna try deorbit at the Kerbal Space Center.
can't believe how much fuel I have left.
Yeah, I know, it's incredible. I have 700 Delta V and I'm in orbit.
I have 1,682 meters of Delta V.
I only learned what Delta V was because I watched
I had some person on Discord tell me what the Delta V meter looks like, because the game doesn't really tell you.
No, it doesn't, and it should, because it's like the most important thing in the game. But yeah, have you heard like what's his name again? It's hard to pronounce. Like Martin something, that YouTuber.
No.
Have you watched Kerbal Scuffed program? It's a really fun video.
Oh, Mono plays observing research. Bang.
Okay, you should definitely watch Kerbal Scuffed program. It's like a really funny video. And
I have.
It teaches you so much about by Martin.
Like the rainbow frog dude.
Yeah, the rainbow frog dude. His name is Martin. I've watched both of the episodes, and I always watch his live streams. Best YouTuber in the world, other than other KSP YouTubers and other stuff. Yeah, so what I was gonna say
I can't time warp. Why can I not do maneuver nodes?
He told me how to, like, he didn't tell me personally, but the video told me how Delta V works. The reason why you can't do maneuver nodes is because you need to upgrade your tracking station, and you also need to upgrade to your other thing. 1 second, my dad's calling me for something. Be right back. Okay, just try keep an Apple app system button prograde.
My fuel, okay, I have no fuel. All my fuel has just gone.
Restart your flight and try again. Okay, be right back. Just have to go see what my dad wants.
I can't revert my flight.
Okay, sadly I have to go eat now, but I'll just leave my poor Kerbin stranded in orbit until then. So I'll be like 15 minutes. I'll stay in the party chat. Okay, be right back. Be like 15 minutes. Hello? Can you hear me?
Oh, I can hear you. I can hear you.
Okay, good.
So basically what happened is,
Yeah?
I wasn't able to get into orbit of Kerbin again. I got to 55, my periapsis got to 55 kilometers.
Remove the wings. Just remove the rings. Try it with the ring, remove the wings and try it like that.
The what?
The wings. I didn't have wings on mine.
Alright, well,
And
I can't revert flight.
Go to settings.
I have my game set on hard.
Yeah, I did that. You can make it so you can revert flights. Go to options.
But that's not real hard.
Yeah, but you're gonna have to because, I mean, you don't want to like waste a Kerbal unless you want to actually like fly the Kerbal into Kerbin's atmosphere. Wait, hang on. Wait. So you're not in orbit, are you? Never mind. You don't have to do that. I mean, you don't have to orbit. I'm kind of like a try-hard. I can design rockets really well and fly them really well. And
well, you see, I'm not that. I can't do that.
You're probably just used to Spaceflight Simulator, which like the physics in that and like all the the parts and stuff like that is all like weird and not realistic. But in like a three-dimensional like landscape where the physics are realistic and everything, it's a bit different, to be honest. So it's not surprising. I've been playing Kerbal Space Program for around, I'd say, a year now. Around a year and a quarter. So, you know. And honestly, I've been playing for a year and a quarter, and I've never landed on any planet, other than, well, I've tried landing on Duna, but I have to admit, it went terribly, and I crashed, so I don't count that as a landing, even though,
No, I've landed on Duna successfully without crashing.
Yeah, but I didn't have parachutes because I stupidly forgot to pack them. And also, I didn't have enough Delta V because I was using a nuclear engine, and I didn't really want to go to Duna. So if I did want to go to Duna, I packed the right stuff, then I probably would be able to get to Duna and back, but I did not. And I crashed into a surface, but surprisingly, my Kerbal's okay.
Do you want to create a rocket with me that should be able to get to Duna?
Now?
Yeah, with me. Do you want to help me make one?
Let's get some research and science first, because we don't have the stuff to do
I'm
that.
in not one of those. I'm in Sandbox.
No, let's just no, focus on career first, because you're gonna need to get warmed up for everything. And it feels kind of better if you do it on sandbox mode. It doesn't feel good, you know. It doesn't feel like you've actually done something.
One sec, I'll be right back.
Good.
Sorry, I had to do some routine.
It's okay. Chores, you mean?
Yeah. One sec. Alright, so we're doing career mode.
Uh-huh. So try like launch that rocket again.
One sec.
But okay.
Alright, back.
Good.
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, basically, what you need to do. So get into the vehicle assembly building. First of all.
Alright. Well, one sec. Don't know what I'm doing. From a vehicle assembly building.
Good. Okay, now make sure you have MK1 command pod, then
Yep.
put down a parachute on top of that, heat shield, then add a decoupler.
Yes? Yeah.
My controller just ran out of battery, 1 second. We're gonna have to get a chair so I can sit closest to the PS4 so I can play it with my controller plugged in, so 1 second.
Uh-oh. Jebediah is
Okay, I'm
still in
back.
flight. One sec.
back.
Jebediah is still in flight.
Hang on a moment. Wait,
Dude,
there's
Jebediah is still in
my
flight.
rocket. No, one of my rockets is still in flight. And I don't even remember sending another rocket up. I gotta go save that, unless there's a glitch. It won't let me switch to it either. I think that's just a bug. I just leave it there.
Tracking station.
Hang on, why am I flying with Valentina?
Because
It's right-
Jebediah is in flight. That's why.
You can't be. I recovered him, I swear. Wait, I'm gonna go to the tracking station. I'll go check. Because you never know.
Alright. Let me just go
Nope.
save Jebediah.
Yeah, nope, nobody is flying right now, so that's weird.
Jebediah, I'm sorry I left you. Are you okay?
He's probably not okay, he's probably been there for like a year now.
No, he's only been here for 1 day. In a
Okay, that's
suborbital
okay.
trajectory. In a pod.
And has he escaped the atmosphere?
Yeah, he's in a suborbital trajectory. We're actually trying to do a re-entry.
Just don't let him die.
But what's happening is I'm aero braking.
if you let Jebediah die, I will be the saddest person on
Jebediah
the
is the
planet right
best.
now. Jebediah is the best. He has his own company, by the way. The MK1 command pod was made by Jebediah himself. That's why you always pick Jebediah. He knows every crook and nanny about the spaceship he's flying. Jebediah is truly the master pilot. And then Valentina here is just some kind of amateur.
Wait, have you seen that meme where it's like, Jebediah, we care about our safety, and you should always have a rocket escape system if something goes wrong.
Launch escape system.
A launch escape system. And then Bob be like,
just have one flee with like one flee without any heat shields or launch escape system.
No, Bob's like, rickety rackety. Let it, no, Bob be like, let it crash, your rocket's trash.
Yeah, Bob probably is like that. I mean, Bob is okay. Bob, if it wasn't for Bob, then think of, but he's like the starter scientist, or is he engineer? I forgot.
But he's apparently dumb.
Yeah, sure, he's dumb, but oh well. It's Bob, okay? And I personally think Bob is the best person in the world. But he's not better than Jebediah.
How am I moving 2,000 meters a second, but yet I'm still not having any heat coming on? Well, I have some heat, but it's not like flaming.
Maybe your heat shield is doing like too good.
I only have 40 of whatever it was called. Oh, I only have 7 now. Is this a problem?
And what do you mean?
Take a look at my heat shield.
Let me go on the stream. I forgot you're still streaming. Are you out of ablator?
I'm at 5 point something. Do you see it?
You'll be okay.
I will.
You won't be okay.
Oh, okay. Well, Jebediah?
You might be okay.
Jebediah, I hope you can resist hot temperatures. It may get a little bit toasty in there.
Yeah, normally, wait, do you have hard mode puts re-entry heating to 200%. I have it at 100%. Why are you on hard mode?
I don't know.
I mean, sure, I love the realism. I love the realism to hard mode.
I'm out of ablator.
Okay, how's your craft looking?
Good.
Okay, yes, it's looking fine. Nothing bad's happening. You should be okay. On the other hand, my craft that I'm currently flying isn't even moving. Why is it not moving? This is not very good.
How am I not dead yet? The ablator, I'm out of ablator, and...
Okay, jettison your heat shield.
But I'm full in flames.
Just jettison. Trust me.
Why?
I'm a pro pilot. I'm a pro Kerbal Space Program player. Jettison your heat shield. Trust me, I know what I'm doing.
Do I start moving around like crazy?
No, just jettison it. Jettison it.
Do I keep facing retrograde?
Yes.
It's getting a little bit toasty.
Don't worry. You'll be okay, I swear you'll be okay.
This wasn't happening. Why are I'm getting the things to say that I'm overheating?
I know, don't worry, trust me. You should be okay. I know it sounds strange, but
There better be some kind of heat shield underneath this thing.
there's not.
Then what's stopping me from dying right now?
Mainly because, well, because you jettisoned your heat shield, there's actually, you've gone and decreased your velocity because, when you jettisoned it, it actually, like, propelled you the other way. And also, you have less mass, so, it can't really do much, if you get what I mean. So you should be fine. And if you're not, then I don't know what to tell you. Jebediah dies, and I'd be ultimately depressed forever.
It looks like I'm going to be landing in an ocean. Oh, look at the mun.
Oh, you might want to set your, like, it's at, like, sea level. You might want to set it to ground level at the top there. Like, click the wave at the top.
Alright,
on the height.
Did I do it?
Good. You are no longer burning up.
I clicked the wave thing. Do I want the wave thing? Do I want it to face a mountain or a wave?
You want it to... It doesn't really matter. Oh, you mean if it's pointing towards if it's pointing towards wet grade or pro grade?
No, you remember how the thing that's right beside the how high you are, where it shows either a wave or a mountain.
Oh,
symbol.
You always want it mountain. When it has like the wave, it shows you sea level. But when it's on like mountain, it shows you
But
the
I'm landing in the sea,
height.
so should I have it on sea level?
No, you have it on normal level.
But I'm landing in the sea, so should I put it on sea level?
No, still keep it on Oh wait, you're doing splashdown?
Yeah.
That might be pretty bad.
So do I put it
You're
on?
going a bit too fast.
No, I'm not.
Yeah, about that. Look at your velocity.
Yeah, my velocity.
I know it's slowing down a lot now.
Oh, you have a delay. You have a delay in how fast things go.
No, I don't.
Do you see that right there? That's a planet. That's either, I think that may be Mimas.
Where?
On my stream, look. I'm pretty sure that's Mimas right there.
Bit too dark. Wait, let me try and increase the brightness. Can you even see Minmus from Kerbin?
Yeah.
Didn't know that.
You can see every planet from Kerbin.
Can you know?
Yeah.
I don't think you can.
No, you can. Alright, so if I go into the map screen,
and set it as a target, then you... Hang on.
Is this me?
Then you might be able to. No, you can set something as a target and it'll tell you exactly where it is.
There's the mun. So below the mun, no. Where's Mimas? Yeah, it's Mimas. See? If the mun's there and Mimas is there, then it would be Mimas.
Is there like a massive purple dot then? What does it look like?
So you see how that dot is right there? That would be Mimas.
Mhm. Can you see Jewel from Kerbin?
Well, I'm not in the right time of day.
I don't think you can. It doesn't make any sense. It's too far away.
Jewel is like I have to wait until my orbit is correct so that I can see Jewel.
No, no, you won't be able to see it. That doesn't make any sense.
I had splashdown. Alright, time to get some
And
science.
recover.
Observe mystery goo. The goo escapes into the water. Log temperature.
What a surprise.
Log pressure data. Nice.
The thing I hate about the Reliant engine is you can't move it unless you have like wings. That's why wings are really helpful. Especially if they have a gimbal. Okay, I'm currently gonna get into orbit again because my last mission failed because I burned up on re-entry heating. Poor Valentina. I'm gonna try this time.
Oh, I got a lot of science. I can buy something. What should I buy?
How much science?
Should I buy the basic science kit?
Yep, you definitely. Oh, my quality is at 144p. But yeah, you want to make
I now
sure
have a science
you get
junior.
the basic science. Okay, good, good. I'm
gonna bring.
pretty sure that's everything you need.
I'm gonna bring the science junior into orbit with me. Well, into space with me, so I can do some science experiments, so that I can get a lot of science. Oh, I got my first what is it called? Probe.
Oh yeah, the Sputnik one.
Yeah. Should I use it?
No, never. You don't use that one ever, unless it's for like rovers.
No, I'm gonna use it so that I don't have a chance to risk a Kerbal.
True, I mean, you won't have the battery life. It only lasts 10 minutes.
I have a battery.
Oh, you can just add them on then. Never mind.
So, can I do it? Should I?
Yeah, go ahead.
And it's also cheaper. Got a science junior on this thing now. I'm gonna need communication dish.
Yeah, don't want to forget that.
I'm also gonna get some batteries. Oh, I can't recharge my batteries. I don't have any solar panels.
Yeah, you don't have these solar panels yet.
Since this thing, I don't need to put a parachute on this thing either.
Which is good.
So, you're saying this should be able to get in orbit?
Probably, yeah.
One. Do I need to put the winglets on?
The what on?
The winglets?
No, don't bother. They're really heavy. Well, not really heavy, but pretty heavy.
Alright. Should I use a Reliant engine?
For the first stage, yeah.
have 2 people watching my stream.
Good.
Who's the other person?
I don't know, to be honest. Let's hope he chats or says something. Or it could be a bot.
What do you mean bot?
Like, it could be just like a YouTube bot who like checks the streams and stuff. I don't know.
I don't have SAS on this thing. Oh no, this is why I need SAS.
Yes, SAS is very important.
I'm now flipping.
That's probably because you don't have any wings. You should have added wings.
You told me not to.
Well, if you don't have SAS, wings might be needed. No, it's probably because of SAS.
Alright, here we go. So should I put wings on it?
No, just add a Kerbal into it. That thing's useless because it doesn't have SAS. That's why I don't bother with it.
Alright. Don't die. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, don't die. Hot tip.
Okay, heat shield. Where's my heat shields? There it is. Make the thing 4T. There we go. Now I put some parachutes on it. Didn't you say you also have to learn some Swedish?
No, we have to learn German, Spanish, and French.
Can I talk to you about the history of Canada?
Sure, why not? Haven't heard it.
So basically, there's this guy named Samuel de Champlain. He was a guy from French. He was an explorer and a cartographer.
France.
Yeah, France. You're going to hear a lot of things about France and Britain, because that's basically. Nope, just France and Britain.
Okay.
If you didn't know.
Continue then.
Canada is basically just a lot of French and British people mixed together.
Made into some weird.
And also, there's also a couple of native people.
Okay, continue.
So basically, in like the 1600s, this guy named Samuel de Champlain went to. So basically, before this, Saudi Arabia. You know what Saudi Arabia is, right?
Yeah, obviously.
Saudi Arabia basically cut all of Europe out of the Indian space trade. And so they were mad at that, so they needed to find a new way to get to India. So at first what they would do is they would just sail around the entire continent of Africa to get to India. But basically what Samuel de Champlain was like, if the earth is round, why don't we just go this way to India? And so basically what happened is...
it's kind of... Wait, so it's a bit like Christopher Columbus.
Yeah.
Pretty much. He went the other way around. So yeah, continue.
So then the question was, question 1, can you get to India through North America? The answer is no, but at least there's beaver.
So yeah, continue, still listening.
So basically he brought a bunch of men on a ship to go around, and they found new land, which was North America. And he basically went through and he, do you know where New Brunswick is?
No, never heard of it.
Do you know where New St. John's is?
I think I've heard of it in a history lesson once.
Do you know where Newfoundland Labrador is?
No. I probably do know these places, but I just don't recognize the names. Okay, continue.
So basically he settled at Newfoundland Labrador.
And then he
quickly
made
he discovered the natives. And then basically what happened... No, he was friends with the natives.
Phew. And what next?
So basically he went to this place and he decided to make a city.
So massive city, yeah.
He named the city New France.
Ironic. Continue.
He quickly became friends with the natives, and he actually partnered with them to protect them because, number one, not only did he bring over a bunch of new things that the natives didn't even know exist, he introduced them to guns. At the time, natives were still just using bows and arrows. And so basically when he came over, he brought this extremely powerful weapon that they've never even seen before, and basically showed how amazing it is by also helping the natives fight back against this other tribe.
Okay, continue.
After that, winter hit, and he figured out how dangerous Canadian winter is.
As you already know, it's pretty dangerous because it's like, how cold was it right now?
Well, yesterday was -30.
What about now?
I don't know.
Anyway, continue.
And basically, the natives told him how to get rid of this disease called tuberculosis.
Heard of it.
And
continue.
Also, after that, he decided to start up these trading companies where they would go out, kill beavers. Alright?
Yeah. And sold that like stuff.
And so what they would do is they would trade goods with the natives to get beaver pelt. This beaver pelt was very valuable.
So what next? What happened?
The beaver pelt was so good, like they used it for clothes and to make these waterproof hats.
Mm-hmm.
And so basically, what happened next is they almost put beavers to extinction.
And are they like nearly extinct now or something?
Somewhat. They've came back. They're getting better.
Okay, continue.
Not too long after that, Britain heard about this new place called North America and how great it was. So they started sending over people.
North America.
French didn't like that. France didn't like that because, like, hey, we discovered this place. This is our land. But actually, no, the land belonged to the natives. So that started something called the Beaver War.
Beaver War. Oh, and were the British, like, were they bad to the natives?
The British, no. Basically, it wasn't from that for a long time. So basically, Europe decided to do this thing, and this is how they explained it. They did these things called treaties. What these treaties were the Europeans would give these goods to the natives, but the only way for them to keep the goods is they have to give them some of their land.
Fair enough, yeah. Continue.
And these goods were like clothes, farmland, farming equipment, food, weapons, things like that. But the thing was, after these treaties, these gift baskets, they made sure that whenever they gave them clothes, that the clothes had some kind of disease on them to make the natives sick. And also, they didn't really understand the whole treaty things. It was a new language that they never heard of from the Europeans. Everybody spoke a different language. Alright? And so the whole treaty things were they would give land to Britain and France, and they would, but what Britain and France would do is they would secretly take more land than what they were given. And then they would be like, no, the treaty was like this, so that we were supposed to get this instead of that. So they kind of did that. Pretty much every part of Canada is done by a treaty.
So, then what happened?
Then what happened is they gave them these blankets that had diseases on them, made the indigenous very sick. And then what would happen after that, they would kick, some of them would kick the indigenous people out of their land. And, surely something happened with Britain and France, and they were not upset. They were upset because each other kept on stealing each other's land. And so something happened. Britain declared a war on France. And
not too surprising, happens loads of times.
Britain was absolutely annihilated France. They would do that, so Britain had their best military, and what happened is they would put 2 bullets in their guns. So when they would shoot 2 bullets at the same time, and it would just rip through enemies. This war turned out to be 7 years long, so it was named the 7 Years' War.
And what happened?
At the time, the governor of New France got shot, killed, and also the head of the British Army also got killed. And then France surrendered. So basically, every part of Canada basically belonged to British, except for the one province called Quebec that belongs to the French. I've been to Quebec.
So yeah, it's pretty interesting, I guess. So then, like...
Oh yeah, then after that, what they did is, they stole all the native people's children, put them in these schools, and then they would abuse the children.
Who? French or British?
The Europeans. So they would put them in the schools called residential schools. They weren't allowed to be, they wouldn't be allowed to talk their native language. They wouldn't be allowed to, say their native names. They would be known as a number instead of a name. They would just be given a number, and that's what you'd be called by. They didn't feed them that much. If they did get fed, it would be oatmeals with maggots in them. And if they do speak their language, they would use like hot coals and burn them, or they would cut their hair, or they would. Some kids were sexually abused. Other kids were verbally abused, and other people were just abused.
Jeez, that is incredibly harsh. So, are you like... So...
These residential schools kept on going on and ended in 1996.
Jeez,
the last residential school closed in 1996.
It's not too long ago. So, are you like, so where did you, like, so you were born in Canada, right?
Yep.
So, do you come from, like, England, or where do you, like, come from, like, originally?
English. I'm English.
Okay, that makes sense. So, your family originally comes from England?
A lot, 95% of people in Canada are usually British, or come from the British area. Pretty much everybody in everybody that grew up in Quebec is French.
Makes sense as well.
I've been to Quebec actually. Yeah, it's actually really cool. They actually have this place called Mont Tremblant. It's a ski resort. It's the best ski resort I've been to.
Never been to a ski resort before. Yeah, I'm just landing my craft, by the way, from the orbit. Getting some science and stuff.
And,
yeah.
Search up Chatty Windjack. Listen to his story.
Yeah, I'll do it later.
No, I want to do it like right after your flight.
How long is it?
It's not that long. Just watch any video to explain what happened to him. It's very sad. He's a kid that went to a residential school, and he basically explains his story.
Okay, I'll do it in a second. I just gotta land this, and there we go. Okay, what's his name again?
Chatty Windjack. Or you could... His name was actually mispronounced, was misunderstood, and so they called him Charlie Windjack. If you want, you can say Charlie, but his real name was Chatty. Are you watching it? Are you watching it?
I can't spell... One second. I can't spell the name right. Sorry, my dad's just talking to my dog. But yeah, yeah,
do you know how to spell Charlie?
Yeah, I know how to spell Charlie, but I can't spell the last one.
W-I-N?
Windjack?
Yeah. W-I-N-J-A-C.
Oh, Jack. Windjack. Okay, that makes sense. Okay, I'll watch it. I'll be right back.
still didn't have enough fuel. Hello? Are you back? Hello? No. Hello?